Con 183 and 1 in Gilmar La 160 Con Avenue. Boyaca, but next year, God willing, we will start another one. We want to continue adding connection groups. Because connection with the family of God is vital and totally necessary for complete spiritual growth. Also in a connection group, you can find a mentor. A person who will want to accompany you on your journey of faith. That mentor even wants, and can, help you with the questions you have. In a talk like this, it is very difficult to cover all the questions and all the topics that you need to grow. With the mentor you will be able to continue the conversation but in a personal way. There are many people here who have not experienced that accompaniment. Therefore, we are going to give you the space right now to let us know who wants to continue the conversation with a mentor. Introduce connection group leaders and mentors. 77. I remembers his past but focuses on the present and the future. A person who lives the new life 1. Is in Christ, 2. Wants to grow and, today lastly 3. Remembers his past but focuses on the future. The truth is we could make a very long list of the different characteristics of a person who lives the new life, but for the purposes of today's talk, we are only going to discuss these 3. Many times a newborn person in the family of God begins to have doubts because of what they had done before being in Christ. Just because he has put his faith in Christ does not mean that the enemy stops stealing, killing and destroying. Today, we read the second part of John 10:10, but now I want to read it from the beginning. Jesus said, "The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy." John 10:10a. Who is the thief? He is Satan, and he is not going to give up. He continues with his morbid work in your life. Peter said that Satan is like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. 1 Peter 5:8. And as in nature, newborn, sick and old animals are easy prey for the predator. Yes, our past, perhaps your past, is very sad, very ugly because of everything we have done against God. And we need to remember our past, but not allow it to paralyze us. Don't let the thief steal your joy in salvation. Some of you in these weeks have just had a very special encounter with God, and they are very happy. Please, stay alert. I want to read you a story from the Old Testament. Abram just had a very special encounter with God and wanted to continue worshipping God with a sacrifice, which is a ritual that is no longer necessary because Jesus is the ultimate sacrifice. He prepared and placed a calf, a goat, and 2 birds on top of the altar to sacrifice as an offering to God. And listen to what happened. Abram took all these animals and the birds of prey began to pounce on the dead animals. This is what the thief, our enemy, does. He tries to steal our joy in salvation. He reminds us of ugly things from our past and says, "You can't be saved. You can't do anything for God. You're a loser. You're a sinner. You're never going to grow up. You're never going